Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a quick get ready with me, and when I say quick, what I really mean is I will be cutting a lot of stuff out because I have realized that that is really the only way your girl is going to quickly get ready for anything. So the main star of the show and the main point of it is to really showcase this Pat McGrath Labs Ecstasy Subversive eyeshadow palette that I recently got my hands on. Now, she is not new by any means, but she was on sale. I mean sale, like my type of sale. So I decided to pick it up just to try out some more Pat McGrath eyeshadows, and also just wanted to come on here and re-showcase some of the black owned brands that I do have in my collection. So if there's anything that I'm using that's black owned, then I will talk about it or at least showcase it. But if not, then I'll kind of skip over that part of the get ready with me, and I will definitely link my full Support a Sister playlist for you guys, because I do try to showcase black owned brands here on the channel, which I will be doing a whole lot of moving forward as I expand my reach in skincare and makeup and all kinds of things that I don't know where I was going with that thought. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying. Yeah, my heart's a little heavy, but that's okay. That's all right. You're going to keep pushing forward anyway. So because this palette is not new, I don't want to go into a review on it, but I do want to play with it, and I thought I'd play with it here on camera for you guys. Now, to be completely honest, this is take 2. I tried it the first time, and it was really, really terrible. So the goal of this is not really to have a wearable look, because I don't think I will, since these are all shimmer and there's no matte. But I'm gonna try my best to come up with a decent look. So with that being said, I already have my eyes nice and primed, and I'm going to first go into, I believe, Crimson Fire. And these shades, of course, are just going on effortlessly. Just going on. No issues. That's pretty. What I'm gonna do, this brush has no product at all on it, so all I'm doing is just kind of trying to buff that color out, because I'm not one who would normally go in the crease area with the shimmer. So in order to kind of make this work for me, I'm just kind of making sure everything's nice and buffed out. There we go. Make it just a little bit more wearable for me. Okay. Alright, there we go. A little bit more wearable for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into what I believe is Blue Blood. And again, these are all, this one looks like it's a little bit more satin, and so was Crimson Fire. So these are the two satin. I feel like I could be wrong, but they look less shimmery than the others, but I know they're not matte. So now I'm gonna put that on the outer crease. Again, colors are just going on. Dang, Wayne. So split. Just kind of, these colors are going on, of course, nice and smoothly. Not giving me any fuss, as if they know I'm struggling. They're like, she's struggling, y'all. Don't make it harder. And I'm actually pulling this over a little bit further than I normally would, because what I think I want to do is, I'm just trying to figure out how to use these colors without looking too cray cray. So I'm just gonna cover a majority of my lid with that pretty color right there. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in, no additional product, with the brush that I used for that first shade and just kind of blend everything together. So right here, what I'm trying to do, or attempting to do, is to blend where, just kind of blend everything together. So make it look more gradient than individual colors. And again, I'm really, y'all, I'm winging this 100%. So I've come to the conclusion that this might not be wearable, but I do want to just play with it and just kind of play in some makeup today. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, I was getting a little worried. Okay, so now what I think I want to do. All right, y'all. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Gold Standard. Yeah. And just apply that right here. So inner corner highlight really, but a little bit more. I don't want to put too much just because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm trying not to dip into a different palette, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Not terrible right now. Let me go back over. I think maybe I went over just a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna go back in, no additional product, and I'm just kind of blurring the lines or blending that gold and that main lid shade together just a little bit more than what I had it. Okay, now what I also think I want to do is, again, no additional product, going back in with the brush that I used to apply the first color, and just lightly, I'm just kind of trying to blend everything together so it doesn't look like I plopped. I mean, of course I did, but trying to make sure that it doesn't look like I literally just put a bunch of different shades on. Okay, guys, I'm not necessarily mad. What y'all think? Oh, I mean, is this a win for Lady T? Y'all see that? I mean, I know. I mean, it ain't like, there's no colorful Camille or no Lynette, but I mean, okay. It's the shadows. It's the shadows in the brush. Don't let me. Okay. Okay, I don't think it's too bad. So let me go and do this other eye, and we'll come back and do the complexion because I do have a sister-owned foundation. All right, guys, so we're gonna jump into the complexion. I did go ahead and prime and put my sunscreen on. Now, I wanted to stop here and mention a black-owned sunscreen that I'm not using in this look, but I wanted to mention it, and that is the Black Girl Sunscreen with SPF 30. Now, I picked this up because I was looking for a more affordable sunscreen than my Supergoop, and because I wanted to support a sister, and I do like this sunscreen for the body, but it's a bit too much for my face. It does have jojoba and avocado, and it has a lot of good ingredients, and the great thing about this is that it does not leave a white cast. Like when you put this on and you rub it in, it disappears quickly, and it's not like you have to keep rubbing and rubbing. Like, it disappears quickly. So I agree that this is definitely black girl friendly. There's no ash or anything like that. It is a really good sunscreen, and SPF 30 is the minimum that they do suggest for you, but it's just too heavy for my skin. Anytime I put it on my face breaks out. So I like it for the body, but not necessarily for the face. So I'm still gonna go back to my Supergoop. But if you were looking for a black owned sunscreen, and maybe you have drier skin, or maybe your skin can handle this a little bit better, I would definitely suggest this one. So the foundation I'm going to use is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I have a full review on this, which I of course will link up above and down below for you. Mine is in Somalia 350. I wanted to use this because of the video, but I also am trying to go back through all of the foundations I reviewed in 2019 and see if I'm still in love with them like I was before. And I will be doing an update for you guys. And I do remember that a little goes a long way. That's probably way too much. Seriously. Check out that video. A little goes long. That's too much. That's too much. That's just too much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put concealer on, and we'll be back. So we used almost every color in the palette except for this blue and this purple. And if I was more talented, this would be a little bit easier. Okay, so the first thing, actually, let me go ahead and line my eyes. I'm using this Beauty Bakerie Lollipop liner. Shake it up. Alright. And so now I'm going to attempt to do this on camera. That's real scary. Real scary. I try to like to utilize the whole entire, oops, what's that? Okay, so now, you guys realize you've never seen me do a wing on camera because I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, okay. This is a really nice pen though. Be careful though. It does bleed sometimes, but it is a really nice eyeliner pencil. I can see. dries really quickly, so FYI. It does have a shiny finish, not a matte finish, which with all the shine going on, a matte would have probably helped everything out, but I just want to make sure. I don't think I actually have a matte felt tip liner like this, and I really wanted to make sure that I used as many black owned brands as possible, but just an FYI. Okay, that's not too bad. It's like this hair. There we go. Can y'all even still see with all these crazy angles I'm doing? Oh wow, that's probably one of my better wings. Okay. Okay, I just feel like that's where we need to stop. Okay, let me do the other one and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so my battery died, so we had to switch positions, and I went ahead and changed clothes and had little earrings and things. So let's go ahead. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm not mad at the eye look, y'all. I mean, I'm not mad at the eye look. So I did go ahead and add some, I did go ahead and line my waterline and tight line with a black liner. So we're gonna go in and see what we're gonna do with this look to finish it up. And I still gotta finish the rest of my face, dang, okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going in with Lapis Luxury. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This pretty blue here. Okay. And let's oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. It's a really pretty blue. Of course, it just glides on. And I haven't wet any of these shadows at all, y'all. Like, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm dipping into Synthetica, which is this really, really pretty purple shade. That's so pretty. And I'm just going to apply it just because, again, I want to use every shade. I'm just putting it right here and blending it in with the blue. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, I got a lot going on, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not too mad at it, really, at all. Wow, that's really, really pretty. That's really, really pretty. Okay. All right, and then lastly, do I wanna... Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with that gold standard and just kind of finish bringing it around here. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm thinking I might regret that, but you know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. So that looks really good. All right, let's see. Okay, guys, it's a lot going on. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, guys, so here is the finished eye look. Now, I'm trying to tell you, I mean, you know, you can see my skill level just a little bit, but I'm just really proud of myself, really working out this non-single matte eyeshadow palette and using all of the colors and liking the end result. Like, I'm really just proud of myself. I mean, if I was really feeling froggy, I'd throw on some lashes, but I know that's about to just mess it all up. So we're just gonna stop while we're ahead and finish up this makeup look. Now, here's what I will also say. So it's been probably like 2 hours since I did this eye look because I decided to pause because I was hungry, and that turned into me cleaning the kitchen and all kinds of stuff. So what I will say about the Beauty Bakerie what I will say about the Beauty Bakerie Lollipop liner is that it is it's a really nice liner, very black, very pigmented, easy to use, you know, goes on really easily. But my eyes, I think I told you guys before, I have really watery eyes that water like because it's Monday, and I can see where in the corner here, some of that liner has disappeared. So just an FYI, it's something to remember. If you have watery eyes like myself, you may want to go in with a black eyeshadow or something to kind of solidify that color. But it is a very easy to use. And if you have more skills than I do, it's going to be beautiful. So let's go ahead and finish up this look. Okay, so for dimension, I'm going to go into the Mented Everyday Eyeshadow Palette. I'm not going to go into too much chit chat about this because I have several videos about this palette. In fact, I think I have a Mented playlist which I will link up above and down below. Love this palette. Very multifunctional. Eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, contour. You can really use this lady right here for all kinds of things, and I'm going to use it just to add some dimension. And because I'm only going to do, I'm just going to do one color. I'm actually going in with this color right here. Let's see what we got. Now there will be some fallout there, just FYI. Yep, right color there. And I'm just using this. This really is like, this was, I want to say it was $28. No, this was the original. I have noticed that I believe the palette is a little bit smaller, which I think is probably easier to use. I like how big it is because the mirror is huge, but this really is, it really is a good, it is multifunctional. I think I dipped in the wrong color. Very multifunctional. I just really, y'all see that? It looks like I just put some weird color there, but really do think that I have gotten my money's worth out of this this palette. It really is. It is multifunctional. It really is literally an everyday palette. I'm not even joking. You can use it for so many things, and it's right up my alley because even though your girl tried her hand at this colorful palette, on a regular I am a neutral palette type of diva. That's nice. A little dark, but that's nice. That's nice. That's really nice. Now you could also use this palette for blush, but I have another blush that I want to use, so that's why we're not going to. But you could use this for just about anything, like seriously. Blush, here's another one. I mean, you could just do so many things with this palette. So really do love this palette right here. Alright, and so now for blush, I'm going into the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush 2 palette. Love, 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 love this blush palette right here. Now I got a lot going on with the eyes, and I'm already out of my comfort zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it real neutral, real neutral, and I'm actually going to use this shade right here for the blush. This is a beautiful shade that goes with just about any dang look you can think about. When you are just thinking to yourself, what should I do? That's what you want to go with. Or do I not go with the orange? This is normally the color, well, these two right here are my favorite. Let me turn it this way because there's no mirror. These two right here are my favorite. I think the orange would be fine and maybe would brighten up the look. But I'm out of my comfort zone, guys, with this eye, so I'm just trying not to clash it too much. Okay, we're doing orange. We're doing the orange. We're going in with this one instead, okay? It's a pretty color too, and normally I wouldn't hesitate. I'm just, with everything else going on with the eye, I'm just trying to keep it as safe as possible, right? For me, anyways. Okay, yeah, I think that turned out good. Who am I? Who am I today, girl? Let me record another video. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, that's pretty. Oh. Okay, Tay. All right, so now let's go ahead and go in with the lips. So I think what I want to do is I want to bring a little bit more brown to the lip. It's just a little bit too light for me, although I do love this combination. I just need a little bit more depth going on. So I'm actually going to go in with Mented, which is great because this is black owned. Going in with the Mented Dope Taupe, and this is their semi-matte, which I love. These shades. Ah, so nice. And creamy. There we go. Yeah. I need to bring that down just a little bit more. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the finished look. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling it. Like, this has just changed my whole mood, y'all, because, you know, your girl's a little low earlier today. What y'all think about this hair, right? Like, I'm trying to leave it alone. I'm trying to, normally I am a twist, a twist and go. Is that what it's called? Twist and go. Twist out. Normally I am a twist out type of diva, but I've really been liking just kind of letting her do her thing, you know, and it does help when she's cut. Like when I got my cuts on the side and I got the back trimmed up, it really does help. So I just been letting her do her thing, right? So this is the final look, guys. Again, I will link any of the videos of any of the products, and I will, if I mentioned the product, it was sister owned that I used, and if I have any reviews or any other videos on the brand or whatever it is, then I will link it down below for you, as well as my full Support a Sister playlist for you guys. This is the look. Talking about the eyeshadow palette, which was really the only new thing. Well, the eyeshadow palette and the where'd she go? What did I do? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the two new things that were in the video was this Pat McGrath Ecstasy Subversive. This Pat McGrath Ecstasy Subversive eyeshadow palette. Really do like this. I really like the price point, but I really do like this. I think I ended up picking this up for $17, y'all. So it was really a good deal. But I know a lot of people probably were complaining about this, especially if you have one of the bigger palettes. I do not have one of the bigger palettes, so that might be why in my head it's perfectly fine. But I like it. I actually like the fact that I can see through it, so I'll be able to see the colors that are in here versus grabbing it, pulling it out, and having to look at it. But I really do like these eyeshadows. I mean, they were just really easy to use, really nice. Just did all the work for me because y'all know I ain't got no skills. Really love this color story. Even together, I'm so surprised, but even together it turned out really good. But you could easily go in, I could easily go in and grab just a few of these colors and add it with other shadows and do a beautiful look as well. So I really am enjoying this. This is probably, from all the items that I've purchased during the stay in place, because it's a lot, this is probably one of my favorites so far, seriously. And then this Beauty Bakerie Lollipop liner. Now, I've had this for quite some time, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it on a video. So that's why I want to call it out today. I think everything else I've talked about before, but I've never used this on camera. Really do like it. I just love a good felt tip eyeliner because I feel like if you're someone like me who struggles with the wing, it really does make it easier to use. The only thing I will say is that it does have a glossy finish, so I know not everybody likes that, but just an FYI. And if you have watery eyes, just watch out because you may see it wear off. It doesn't disappear, but you may see a little bit of fading in the corners or wherever your eyes water, so you may want to add some black eyeshadow or something like that to help it out. But overall, this just raised my mood, y'all. Like, I'm about to throw on another video. Okay. Really, really like this look. So let me know if you have tried. Let me know if you ended up picking this up when it was on sale, because it was just recently on sale, or if you picked it up when it originally came out, what your thoughts were. I'd love to hear. Maybe if you wanted to give me some tips on how to use it, that would be great as well. So I hope this information helped someone else out there, or really just cheered you up, because girl, I know. So I hope this video helped someone else out there. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And while you're here on my channel, take a look around, see what else your girl has to offer. And if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.